Answer me now!
I want her.
Speak again, let me hear you!
I see you.
Holy
I also wouldn't sell this property to another family because I wouldn't want another child to go through what I went through. Non-believer, skeptic, talked to my husband because he was just like you. He didn't believe in anything. He didn't think ghosts exist. He didn't think ghosts could hurt you. Come stay a week in this house and see if you're a skeptic at the end of it. I doubt it.
It's just something that you don't normally see on an investigation. This was honestly one of the, if not the scariest investigations that I think that we've done as a team. I haven't even seen one house for like the last 10 minutes. Is that it over there?
A street light, there we go.
There's something over there, is that it?
We end up just in the most rural of locations. And this one is one of the, we're on a dirt road for 20 miles.
It's 2 headstones.
Pulling up to the property, seeing the tombstones in the yard. I mean, we're doing a paranormal investigation in a house where the previous owners are buried still on the property. How often do you see locations that are like that?
That's fucking weird.
I can barely see them on camera.
You know what's weird about it? Is she didn't even fucking tell us that.
No,
Is that the driveway here? It's good close to
Yeah, it is right here. They got a fucking cemetery on the property of their parents. That's
I don't know
weird.
if we've ever dealt with anything like that.
We were told by the current owner of the White's house that the 2 people that died here still haunted the home, but we didn't realize that their bodies were still on the property. They're literally buried in the front yard.
Yeah, look at that shit. Right there.
That's crazy, dude. Just bury them in your own front yard.
We're here. Look at this place.
It's so dark out here.
I'm just a little caught off with that fucking. I want to go check out those tombstones real quick.
We were contacted by someone saying that there's activity they're experiencing in this house. Now we know the house has been in the family for generations, and we know the farm's been in the family for generations, but we weren't expecting to have the great grandparents buried literally on the property.
Oh, it's open. Look.
Oh wow.
Is there 4? What are those right there? Is that the same thing? Oh, there's more.
They are.
What's that say?
1881.
Frank. You got a Frank? ASW. I know the W stands for White. That was the family last name. Yeah, there's a White right there.
ACW.
What's that say? God touched her with his finger and she slept.
Whoa.
Huh.
She died right after.
Crazy.
She did, huh?
Yeah, 2 years.
Wow.
So this is the first time that we've had an investigation at a place that's having activity where the family is
bodies are still
physical owners
Yeah.
are still on the premises.
We're investigating a property with the bodies on the property. That's crazy. They do say that a lot of older people die, like, very shortly after one another.
Yeah.
You can't really take the pain of living a life without someone they've been with for 60 years.
Yeah, poetic way to put it though.
Yeah,
God's finger.
yeah. Well, I got the keys. You want to do a quick sweep without the devices, or do you want to?
Yeah,
You wanna
I'll just grab the thermal.
grab the thermal?
See if I see anything.
Sure. I'm just curious to see what's going on.
This place is giving me some weird.
A lot of shadows in there, man. Oh, dude. No bullshit, the door is fucking open.
No way.
Yeah. Just fucking open.
Upon arrival, I realized that the front door was open, and when I say open, I don't mean unlocked. It was cracked open, like wide.
Like, not even like, I'm not talking about unlocked, it's open. Like, wow.
Hello?
The door just made it like this. Squatters or something? Hello? Yo,
What was that?
I swear to God, something just moved in the kitchen. Hello? Hello?
Is anyone here?
Hello? You heard that, right?
I heard it.
I saw something moved. Yeah, something moved in the kitchen. Hello? Yeah, actually, I'm gonna look at this footage. I think I got something moving on here. What are these? Bathroom? I'll review the footage afterwards. I just want to get a quick sweep of the whole place. Make sure nobody's actually here right now. That door being open is fucking weird.
When I say open, I don't mean unlocked. It was wide open, and that already kind of put me on edge. I went in thinking that maybe somebody was inside the house. Kind of went in slowly, creeping around the front door, and as soon as I shine my light to the kitchen, I saw something move fast. I mean, really quick. I don't know what it was at the time, but I know something moved. And looking back at the footage, it looked like a chair slid. The first second, boom, walking in the house, activity. The second we walked in the door.
The door just made it like this. Squatters or something? Hello? Yo,
What was that?
I swear to God, something just moved in the kitchen. Hello?
So Casey was the first person in the house. When we looked back at his footage, you could see clear as day that the chair moved in the kitchen on its own. No explanation.
Yo,
What was that?
I swear to God, something just moved in the kitchen. Hello? Hello? You hear that door, right?
Yeah.
Can we close that? That thing kind of fucking freaking me out. You got it? Hey, hey. I heard something. I don't know if it was. A whimpering or something. Like somebody crying. I don't know.
This fucking door is open too.
Is it? Is that to the outside?
My fucking eyes are playing tricks on me already.
What happened?
Just looked like I saw something move.
Oh yeah, why are all the doors open in this house? Is it okay if we come spend the night with you here tonight? We heard that you've been trapped here, unable to leave. That's at least what your relatives told us.
I noticed that they put mirrors in front of all the fireplaces.
Oh, have they?
I don't know why.
Huh.
During this particular walkthrough, I was tasked with using the infrared camera. You guys, come check this shit out.
What's up?
But
Fucking handprints. And I didn't really get anything on my sweeps until I looked at the wall to the left side of the stairs, and there were handprints all over the wall.
Hey, kill your light call. Why do they look like
look at that shit.
How many are there? Dude, I don't like this. That's fucking weird. They're like being dragged.
Yeah, there's more down there.
Let me see real quick.
Tanner says, "Whoa, guys, look at this." So we go out there, and he's got it facing at the wall by the stairs. It was kind of faint from where I was standing, but I saw what looked like 20 hands. Just drag marks down the stairs, or maybe climbing up. I don't know.
It's like being dragged down, right?
Or is it trying to get up?
I don't know.
Trying to get away?
These handprints were crazy looking. They looked like they had really drug across the wall, like either someone was clawing to get up or resisting being taken down.
The rest of the house with this?
I was just sweeping. I've been sweeping every wall, piece of furniture.
It's just something that you don't normally see on an investigation.
That's a trip. I want to check the other walls now.
I checked. I mean, I've been looking everywhere, man.
Oh, why is it that right now I have to see something that piques my damn curiosity?
Oh no. Oh boy.
Oh, whoa. I'm sorry I did this
Hello?
already. Oh,
What?
nothing. My eyes already. This house is already trying to play tricks on me too.
Who's going first?
You want me to just hand this up to you?
Let me just take a peek. Oh shit. Hello? There's not a lot of space up here. And it doesn't really look too solid.
You guys want to try to run a test on the tombstones first, just to see?
Yeah, I think we start the investigation.
You want to try like
there.
the?
Yeah.
And there was,
But
one,
first
there
of
was
all-
one more room that we walked
But
down
before
there
we
that
do
I wanted-
anything,
So we decided to split. Me and Colton went to the graves where the current owner's great grandparents were buried. We decided to test it out with the spirit box.
Just go right in the middle. Yeah.
When the guys went out to the tombstones, I was walking through the house with the Ovilus.
Mr. and Mrs. White, are you here? Is that
Remember, cross.
remember crops? You remember the crops? This was a farm. I know that.
The words that the Ovilus was spitting out were just too precise. These people were farmers. This house actually was a farm, and there's like newspaper articles all up around the house.
Is anyone here present with us right now? Said, don't waste my time.
I don't know if you guys could see that. Here, let me see if I can get the light a little bit different. Various crop plots. And check out the goats, chickens, pigs, and horses that lived on the 7th-generation farm.
Is there more than one of you here with us? Do you hear that?
sounded like an animal.
There's even a point during the test where I actually muted the spirit box because I thought I heard some sort of animal noise coming from the general direction of the house.
Who slept in here? Whose room was this?
Legs.
L, legs. Can I sit in here with you?
Is that you that moved that chair in the kitchen earlier? Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, I keep hearing maybe.
3 maybes.
So you want to play games?
Maybe we can hang out in here?
Cause. Rate. Children.
Cause rate children.
Gateway.
Oh no. See? I know for a fact that was closed a minute ago.
And then I realized there was a door upstairs that was wide open when I came out of the bedroom. And I know for a fact when I went upstairs it was closed.
Where are the guys? Mob? What's a gateway? Dives. Dives where?
I went out on the balcony. I looked. Tanner and Colton were still across the yard where the tombstones were, so I knew that it wasn't them. Did you open up this door?
Did you just open this door while I was in the other room?
Right. Speak.
It is bright. You want it darker in here? I don't know if I'm comfortable doing that yet. There's been some weird things happening in here. Am I gonna be safe if I turn this light off?
Yell.
Fresh yell. Okay, I'll turn the light off if that's what you want. It's no longer bright. I can't see anything in here. Is there something you want to say to me? Oh my f***ing God.
Where's the light? Where's the light? Something you want to say to me? Oh my f***ing God.
I don't like this place. I'm sorry, no disrespect to the dead, but you don't feel very friendly to me.
Things were happening left and right the whole time we were at this place. I came out, the door was wide open. And then when I was going downstairs, it said it was bright on the Ovilus, and then it said speak. So I cut the flashlight off, and I got a whisper in my ear.
Oh,
when I was in
no
the dark.
way.
Like, it felt like someone like literally whispered right in my ear. Like I could almost feel the breath on my ear. We decided to go ahead and move forward and try the Ouija board, which it's always a little bit uncomfortable using that. But in a location like this, where you're getting this much activity, we were hoping that maybe we'd get some kind of message come through that we could like relay to the family and give them from their deceased relatives. But what happened next was insane. All right, 3 spins. 1, 2, 3. Who's present with us right now in this house? The Ouija board immediately started gliding. It was almost like whatever was there with us was waiting for us. And the second we asked the question, it just started cruising. Whoa. That's the fastest I've ever felt this thing start moving. Holy shit. I'm barely touching. What is that? That's an M. Yeah, it's moving, bro. I'm talking about I have like the lightest pressure on it right now, bro. I'm barely
Both not just absolutely just quivering it out.
still moving. It stopped. That's a R. Mister?
It's still moving.
Oh, it is moving. Miss S. Miss MRS?
Is it Mrs. White we're talking to? What?
Whoa, fuck.
I'm getting it.
That thing is fucking cruising. It's Mrs. White. You said this is Mrs. White, right? And it went to MRS and it stopped there, which is Mrs. We asked, is this Miss White? Slid right up to yes. Is it okay that we're here in your house? Do you mind us being here?
It's already moving.
Bro, she is on it. Is it going to the no?
I don't know. What?
What was that?
Something really loud on the second floor sounded like rumbling, like almost like maybe something was crawling across the floor. And then there was a couple loud bangs, boom, boom. It startled me and I realized that I took my hands off the planchette. But what happened next is just fucking mind-blowing.
Bro.
What the hell?
The planchette literally slid off the board with nobody touching it and landed right on the picture of Miss White.
Bro.
What the hell?
We took our hands off too.
Oh, God.
It went on Mrs. White.
Fucking pointing right at her.
I see very well.
We had a photograph of Mr. and Mrs. White on the table. The planchette actually landed on it, pointed straight at Mrs. White.
What the fuck?
Bro.
What the hell?
We took our hands off too.
Oh, God.
It went on Mrs. White.
Fucking pointing right at her.
I see very well.
It went really right and really wrong at the same time.
That's just something that you never want to do. You don't want to break contact when you have communication. It can upset spirits. It can bring more negative energies in if they weren't already in.
What the hell?
We took our hands off too.
When you mess with things like that, you're looking at something that could possibly affect your life or someone that you love 6 months down the road. That energy is just building and residual for as long as it can stay that way, and the momentum keeps going until you shut that door.
Let's wrap this up. I know it's kind of late, but Mrs. White, goodbye. I don't think it works like that, but please don't follow us. At this point, we all decided to go outside. We needed to cool down for a minute. What are we doing here? Because I'm all right with leaving. I really don't feel comfortable being here. I told you earlier I didn't like the vibe I was getting here.
Well,
but that's a lot. To me personally, it felt negative. I kept saying that throughout the investigation. I don't like the feeling that I'm getting when I'm here. It doesn't feel positive. It doesn't feel friendly.
I don't think we're here to close the door in the face of someone or something that wants to communicate with
I
us.
agree.
But does that feel like something that wants to communicate to you guys? I mean, the Ouija board moving, yes, but what about the shit above us
But
and the
are we
flying?
interpreting this as something like negative? Do we?
The door's open.
I felt negative the whole time we've been here.
Okay.
Like since I walked
Since
through
the first
door.
movement.
Yeah. So
But either way, the door's open. We're just gonna shut it in their face.
You're right.
I mean,
But you're right. But like, can we switch up the testing method then?
all
Because
right, can we talk about this outside? We went outside for a little bit, and we decided that we were going to stay the entirety of the night, but all of us knew we weren't going to sleep. I went in one room, put a static camera up, and I left my clothes on, I left my shoes on. I wasn't going to get comfortable in that bed. From the second we got there, all the shit that was happening, I was ready to leave.
After the Ouija board, me and Cole went up to the room. We knew we were not going to be sleeping here. The activity was too much, it was too intense. There's no way we're going to be able to sleep here. So we were pretty much just waiting for the sun to come up.
I heard a noise downstairs, and it sounded like an animal.
You guys hear that?
Yeah, I did.
The fuck was that?
Same noise as earlier.
That was loud,
Way
though.
louder. Yeah.
It sounded like a fucking goat.
It did, right? We got a goat on the front porch now. Oh, fuck.
It legitimately sounded like there was a goat in the house. And I'm not saying like there was a goat close by. Like you could hear the timbre and the resonance inside the home. It was like being inside an acoustic box with something making a noise.
Oh, fuck.
Back door.
He said he saw movement. He freaked the fuck out. He tried to get out of the front door, pulled on the knob, it pulled straight out of the door, and then we all dipped out the back.
Oh, fuck.
Back door.
I was fucking done.
Something's in that room over there.
That is good.
What the
Fuck, man, dude. You didn't see that?
I didn't look.
There was something in that room, bro.
I saw something. I don't know what it was, but something moved across the room. I think I might have got it on camera, I'm not sure, but I saw it with my eyes and I panicked.
Something fucking ran past me. I don't know if I got it on camera, but there was something in there. Do you have the car keys? I'm over this shit. Let's get in the car, bro.
Well, we gotta get our shit. Oh, this stuff cameras.
Static cameras? Fuck.
We came up with a quick plan, kind of divide and conquer, and against our better judgment, we went back in the house. We had to grab the cameras, so we did it quickly. It was freaky. I didn't want to be inside at all, so we got in and out as fast as possible.
We got one downstairs, two upstairs. You guys, you want to go grab one each upstairs, and I'll grab the one.
room. I'll grab
Let's make it quick.
So we all rushed in to get the static cameras. The guys went upstairs. I grabbed the one off the front, and I heard something move behind me.
Fuck, I'm leaving my phone.
Let's fucking leave. I'm over it.
We get a lot of complaints about us leaving places early when shit hits the fan. Everyone has their breaking point. We tried to stick this one out. We did, but just for our own sanity, the activity, it was too much. We had to get out, so we did ultimately decide to leave early.
This is one of those locations that doesn't even need an explanation. At the end of these episodes, we usually say, do we think that it's haunted or not? There's no need to even get into that.
Maybe that stuff's normal to see in the movies. Like if I sat down and watched The Conjuring or The Ritual or something, I'm expecting to see something like that. But when you're just walking through a house, it's beyond horror.
This was a very extreme location. This is something that reminds me of a Grandpa Jack's type house. This is something that reminds me of a Scratch house. This was a heavy, dark presence. It felt evil the whole time. I would never want to go back there again.
The extreme activity we got in the Ouija board for me was the craziest moment, and I do believe that was Mrs. White in that moment trying to communicate with us. We weren't welcome here, but we're here to communicate, so we kept pushing it.
I know that it seemed like we were getting communication with the Whites. I don't believe that that's who we were really communicating with. I think that there was something else there antagonizing us or tricking us to keep going, but we didn't feel welcomed at all, that's for sure.
We knew we had to get out. That was just, it was too much unknown, too much danger. I mean, say what you will about us, but that was our limit. We found it.
Pitch black, bro.
Like, I can't see
120 feet.
I can't see the ground between us right now.
Yeah, they just go up and up.
A lot of stars too, because there's no city lights or anything.
Yeah. Hope we're still going the right way.
So we were told about a location that was in the middle of the woods where this witch used to stay at, and apparently people still believe that there's some kind of haunting associated with the cabins, so we went out at night and started searching.
Oh shit. The path is lit up pretty nice. Look, like even if we didn't have the flashlights, we could kind of see the trail. Different color, yeah. That's cool. Oh, you can see
different temperatures.
the trees are all like red and shit. It's pretty tight.
Like the dirt holds more heat than the trees because they're wet. And
yeah.
None of us had any idea of what this night was going to turn into. We couldn't have been prepared for what we ended up seeing.
Apparently, kids used to go missing in the town like 40, what did you say, 40, 50 years ago?
yeah, like in the 60s.
And they all kind of blamed this woman. They said she was like a witch performing black magic type shit.
You guys can do that.
Seriously. Like rustling in the bushes, but then it sounded like a weird, I don't know, like a hiss. You didn't hear that?
We heard some rustling noises, I think typical nature stuff, but of course we're on edge because we're going out there for a very specific reason, and that's to investigate a house that supposedly has a ton of activity and has a history of being used by witches.
So, yeah, they all assumed that this witch or this woman was kidnapping kids from town. Oh, fuck. Hey, right there. Oh, way over there.
There's another one over there to the left.
Oh, so there's a bunch of them out here.
Looks like 3. I guess there's still like people fucking around with this stuff too. And there's lineage too, like she came from people that were into the same shit. Like her parents, and it's been passed on, but they don't know if it's their family members fucking around with these kids or what, you know?
Yeah, witchcraft shit.
I know there's a lot of videos out there titled Gone Wrong, but honestly, that's the only way you can explain this episode.
Is this open? Can we get in here? Hello? It's just like jammed in the dirt. You can barely see in there though.
See all the way through. You stick your lens there?
Hey, let me stick this in there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like a little crawl space. Weird ass place. Pretty barricaded, so I doubt that anybody would have access to that.
The insulation's like
This one's got like logs holding it up and shit. Like, is this accessible?
oh, look at this spider. Where?
I see a massive spider, probably about a little bit smaller than the palm of my hand. What are we doing with that?
We're going around the other side.
Okay, cool.
I'm not worried about this door anymore.
There's just fucking webs everywhere.
Sick.
Yeah.
Wanna go up in there? Or?
Wow, that shit goes way fucking up.
Get out.
Thank you, man.
Whole places.
Oh, there's a little hole right there. Some part living up in that shit.
Oh, goddamn, yeah, it does go way up in there. Huh. I wonder. There's gotta be a point or a purpose for it to go so fucking high and be built all the way across like that.
I want to
don't
see.
know, but this building does not look really super sound.
Well, this building doesn't look like somewhere that anyone will be living either. I want to find where
I mean,
they're
this
living
looks like
for
a
to
building
live.
that I don't know if these are just spiders, but if that was a wolf or a recluse or anything, we would be serious.
Oh, we got a window here.
Especially out here with no service.
Yeah, this looks like maybe this could have been like a living area.
Oh, definitely.
Oh wow.
This is like an actual cabin.
Yeah. Oh, there's a door right there. It looks like it's ajar. And we get in.
And as we approached the third cabin, I saw something in the grass.
Oh, there's two doors. Is this like a double-sided thing? Or does this connect inside? I'm gonna look in this other window for
It looks like there's a door in there that
Ooh, it's got bombed by it.
Okay, this one's kind of open too. Yo. What the fuck is that?
And as I got closer, I realized that it was a dead animal.
Okay. Is that a rabbit?
I'm sorry. Don't gag.
It was disgusting. It was nauseating. I was gagging. Colton started gagging. It's just gross, foul.
I can't help it. I really can't.
That's a fucking bug.
You alright?
I'm kind of feeling nauseous now thinking about it. And that was just compounded by the smells that were coming from the carcass itself and just the visual of all the bugs on it.
Oh, bro. You see this?
What?
Listen.
But then I saw what looked like almost a spike, like a hand-carved spike, but it had twine as a handle.
It's like a fucking shank.
Where? Oh my god.
Look at that.
What the fuck? That's like a fucking homemade little dagger.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking disgusting. Start with. Fucking stinks a little.
There's flies all over here.
I was apprehensive going into the cabin just because that kind of stuff's not really our thing. Like animal sacrifice, the witch stuff, I don't know. It's just, it freaked me out. It's an area I didn't want to be in, and I don't know if they're still around. I don't know if they're willing to use that kind of shit on other people. Like, it's just not something that we really fuck with.
Definitely made us all a little bit uncomfortable going into the actual cabin itself.
I'd say this is probably...
This is already pretty uncomfortable now.
Now I'm hearing shit.
Hello? Hello? There's like a bunch of cages over here.
What?
There's like cages over here. It's like chicken wire or something, I don't know.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm like trying not to fucking gag, and him gagging fucking me up too.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the
we
smell
know
of
that,
that is
dude.
fucking nasty.
Ugh, it fucking stinks in here.
Look,
Oh shit. Like a bunch of
you
those.
see right behind you?
Okay.
There's like a bunch of steaks and twine and shit over here. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, I saw it.
Hello? Oh, dude.
What you got up there?
Shit. Weird shit.
Like what?
Like hanging shit.
What kind of hanging shit?
I don't know if we should go up here, honestly.
What?
A bunch of just weird stuff hanging from the ceiling. There was like trinkets made out of sticks. Obviously, it looked like some form of witchcraft.
There's like a bunch of shit hanging from the ceiling and there's jars. Hello? Careful, I don't know how sturdy this shit is here. Oh, there's a fucking hole in the wall that goes to another room. Hello? You gotta see this shit.
He kept saying, you know, it was really weird. I wanted to take a look, of course, so I poked my head up and saw him, and just like in disbelief, like it was surreal. Like, I can't fucking believe this is actually happening.
Here, come on. It's fucking weird. What the fuck? There's one.
This can't be.
There's two.
Okay. The whole environment was just foul and disgusting. The amount of flies up there was just crazy. They're flying in your fucking eye, your ear, all over the place.
What the fuck is that? Ugh. What is that, dude?
The smell was so bad. I don't think that any of us could have been prepared to walk into that.
What is this shit, bro?
Dude, I can't look at it.
What is it?
It's like meat.
What the fuck?
Just horrendously rancid remains. We don't know what's in there, but we do know that it was disgusting and it stank.
This got weird real fucking quick.
I can't
What the
believe
fuck is
it, dude.
this?
I have no idea. Here, spin that one with your foot. One is on the ground. What is that?
Cole,
What?
you gotta see this shit,
I
dude.
don't want to see this shit.
What is that?
Dude, I might actually.
I don't know what that is, bro. Maybe we shouldn't hang out here too long.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, let's just think about what
Let's
we're
go
doing.
outside for a second.
It was just gross, and the smell, we just wanted to get some fresh air and regroup, so that's what we did.
I was not expecting to see a
is it
dead
like-
animal and fucking remains upstairs.
Yeah, that's not like paranormal shit. That's
Still,
physical.
It's not. It's that gross.
What do
Why
we
would
do
you
with that?
have remains of whatever that is?
That shit's foul, dude.
It's a lot.
We planned on doing all sorts of tests there. It was just really a heavy atmosphere to be in. So after we regrouped outside, we talked about going up there doing a spirit box test, and that's what we did. We went back in. We started around this spirit box. Nothing really, I think, could have prepared any of us for what we heard after we started doing the spirit box.
It's fucking disgusting. Here, keep a light on that, Tim.
We were doing a normal spirit box test up there as a group. We weren't really getting anything too clear. We thought we might have heard a couple words.
What's in the jars?
There was a really audible, almost like a scream or something, and it was coming from outside of the cabin.
What was that?
That was
loud. From over here, right?
We muted the spirit box and we started listening, and we heard it again. But this time it sounded a little bit closer.
Yeah. That was... Oh,
That was
whoa,
fucking-
whoa.
It's getting closer.
Yeah, kill the light for a second.
Hearing a scream in the middle of the woods, especially in the middle of the night, we think we're out there all alone. It clearly sounded like a woman. It clearly sounded like it was outside. That's just fucking horrifying.
Yeah, that was... Oh,
That was
whoa,
fucking-
whoa.
It's getting closer.
Yeah, kill the light for a second. Okay, yeah, no. No, let's go. What the fuck is that?
After the third or fourth scream we heard, we decided to go lights out because we were freaked. We thought whatever it was could see us because it felt like it was getting closer, like it was pursuing us almost. And then the final scream before we decided to leave sounded like it was right outside.
Kill the light for a second. Okay, yeah, no. No, let's go. What the fuck is that? God damn. Oh, it's fucking closer. That's it, sounds like it's right fucking behind us.
I almost dropped all the equipment trying to get out of the building. We sprinted, literally, we started running. And as we were running towards the dirt trail that we had followed all the way into this place, we heard it one last time, and it sounded like whatever it was, whoever it was literally like right behind us.
God damn. Oh, it's fucking closer. That's it, sounds like it's right fucking behind us.
It was coming from behind us. I was the one nearest the noise. So at that point, I was operating on pure adrenaline.
Oh, it's fucking closer. That's it, sounds like it's right fucking behind us.
We were way far away from civilization, anything. Even our car was, I don't even know how many miles down the road.
I stopped recording. We just wanted to get out of there.
We went there with the intent of doing a full investigation. Went there with like a pretty positive attitude. Hopefully we'd get something interesting, some sort of evidence. And we got a lot more than that. So it just wasn't an option to stay there.
What was that? That was loud. From over here, right? Hang on. Shh. Yeah, that was... Oh,
That was
whoa.
It's getting closer.
Yeah, kill the light for a second. Okay, yeah, no. No, let's go. What the fuck is that? God damn. Oh, it's fucking closer. That's it, sounds like it's right fucking behind us.
You don't keep it moving, you're gonna die. You gon' die. Running, got to stay alive. Stay alive. So we come praying. survive. Struck by. Tell me how you feel about your life.
Yeah, you some business sense. Ain't moving, then you stay losing. If you don't adapt, you get a body bag. I'll be the first to give it out if you gotta ask. This a competitive market, leave you beheaded. The target is where you headed. I'm sparking and leaving dead in the darkness. I got a head and it's hard to even try to compete. I gotta eat in a week. I get plenty, but starving. Keeping my pet in the carpet. See me just pedaling farther. Everybody that ever said they were harder, I just led up to the end like a martyr to the end of the internet. I can get into that like internet innocent, cause they too dumb and they ignorant. I'm like, yeah, knowledge is power, and I look like I got the upper hand. Oh yeah. Plus I gotta keep it moving, y'all.